What's up, y'all? If you've never been to the Cathedral of Girona, or you're planning to take a trip to the Cathedral of Girona, you definitely want to watch this video. I have another video where I tell you about my first experience going to Girona for the first time, going to Spain for the first time. So make sure if you haven't been to Spain or Girona yet, check that one out. This video specifically is going to be on the Catedral de Girona, or the Cathedral of Girona. So if you're making a trip to Spain, or you're making a trip to Barcelona, or you're making a trip to Girona, this is something that you want to watch. I think it's definitely a site that you want to see. It's a historical site. I'll be honest, I was not that excited to see it. It's been in the Game of Thrones. I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I was like, okay, cool. But once I went there, it was pretty dope. I'm gonna break this video up into segments. The first segment that I'm gonna do in this video is showing you how to buy a train ticket. So if you're making a trip to Barcelona, you're making a trip to Spain, it's definitely useful information if you've never been to the area before, because it's something I didn't know, but a good friend of mine told me about it, and this will definitely make your trip smoother. So if you already know how to buy a train ticket, I would skip to the first portion of the Catedral de Girona, and I put the timestamps in the description for you so that you guys can just look and reference that and go to whatever part of the video that you want to see. So if you already know how to buy a train ticket, again, skip the first part. If not, get some popcorn, get some snacks, get whatever, and take notes on how to buy this ticket to Girona. All right, let's get into it. All right, you guys, I feel like it is important for us to talk about first, if we're gonna go to Cathedral of Girona, or you're gonna go to Cathedral of Girona, it's probably important to know how to get to Girona. Girona does have its own airport. However, I think it's like a smaller regional airport. So if you're going to Spain, or taking a trip to Spain, or taking a trip to Girona, I wouldn't advise flying into Girona. What I did is I flew into Barcelona, and what this site here is that you're seeing, Renfe, is basically the train, the site where you buy your train tickets. So what's really cool about this site is after you buy your tickets, and we'll kind of go through from A to Z really quickly so you can do the same for whatever part of Spain that you're going to. But for this exercise, for this example, we're going to say we're flying into Barcelona, and then we want to take a train from Barcelona to Girona. So obviously the site is in Spanish. So if you're on a Mac, you can, for the sake of this exercise, I'll just translate it to English. Desde is from, hasta is to. So we'll translate to English so my viewers know what's going on. And we're just gonna allow only technical cookies. All right, so we'll type in Barcelona Sants is the station that you want to leave from. So you can see there's different stations. I left from Barcelona Sants. Barcelona Sants has a high-speed train, and then there's another train that's not high speed. I'm not really sure. The difference between these two trains is important, because if you're going from Barcelona to Girona, the high-speed train will get you there in 39 minutes or something like that. And guys, when I bought the ticket, I was kind of skeptical, but it does get you there really, really fast. So we'll say Girona. Another thing too with Girona, when you buy your tickets, you definitely want to go, it's gonna say that you're going to Figueres station or whatever. Don't freak out, because what I learned after being stressed out is usually on the train tickets, the last destination is what it says it's going to. So from Barcelona Sants to Girona, it will say Barcelona to Figueres, but the first stop on the high-speed train is going to be the train in downtown Girona. So it's Christmas today. Merry Christmas to all you guys watching this. Probably gonna see it after Christmas, but hope you had a good holidays with your family and a happy new year, whatever time you're watching this. So we'll say we want to go on Monday, lunes in Espanol, and then we want to come back on Wednesday, which is miércoles. So let's do that. Okay. And we want to search for a ticket. And you can see here, it's loading. We can get one-way ticket or a return trip. Now it's saying that there's no direct connection. So let's see. For a return trip, no route is, let's go back. Maybe I messed up and did something wrong. So let's try it again. Girona. Let's change it from, let's say, January. Enero. So we want to go after, we want to go to Martes on Tuesday. And then we want to come back, let's say we want to come back on Saturday, Sábado. Oh, there we go. So I want to leave on the 1st, come back on the 2nd. Or the 7th, sorry. So look for a ticket. And you can see the price here. Okay, now we're rocking. All right, y'all, so you can see here, and I'm gonna translate it to English for everyone. Here's the difference here. You see, these are 1 hour, 20 minute, 1 hour, almost 2 hours there, but then you're gonna see this fast train here, 39 minutes. So you'll leave at 6:55 in the morning. Remember, Spain and Europe is on military time. And then you'll get there 39 minutes from them. So we're gonna say, okay, we want that. That's basically 14 euros. And you buy that. I don't know why it's not working. There we go. We'll go at 8:22. And we'll select that. And then the return trip, there's no tickets available. So basically what we'll do is we'll just say, okay, let's do a one-way journey. We want that, 1325. This thing does not want to work for me right now. Maybe it knows I'm recording. All right. So let's go back. We'll say we want to do a one-way. Ida y vuelta is round trip. We want only one way. Translate it to English for you. You know what I think happens is when you translate the website, I do notice that sometimes it does act up. But that's all right. We'll do one way. Search for a ticket. Probably not going to pop up for today. So we'll say we want to go again on January. We'll do Monday, lunes. Say the 2nd. We want to go to Girona. And we'll go 6:55 in the morning. And there we go. Adult. Select. All right. So now once you're on this site here, this page here, you put in all your information. If you're on a Safari browser, as you can see that first name and last name disappeared. Don't worry. What happens is when you translate the page, that box disappears. That's why, again, it's important for you to know some Spanish when you are traveling to Spain. because of situations like this. And then you could always look up a Google search as well. So put in your name. This is your first surname and your second surname. And then the type of document for your passport, pasaporte. Put in the passport number here, your email, your phone, whatever country you're living in. We'll say America, you're American, assuming that. So you put your country code, telephone, all of your information in here, guys. And then this is where you basically pick where you want to sit, excuse me. So indifferente, you don't care. If you want to sit in the aisle, that's what this option is. If you want to sit next to a window, that's what this option is. And if you have any pets, these are the extra fees. Bicycles are free. And put your email in here and stuff. And how you want to pay is here. And after that, comprar, you buy it. After you buy it, you can get the Apple Wallet sent to you, the ticket sent to you, so that you can have it in your Apple Wallet in your phone. That's what I did. Or you can have it a PDF document as well. But I would suggest having it on your phone. That way it's just there very quickly. One thing to remember when you're on the trains, the car numbers are not always obvious. So ask one of the attendants and they can tell you which car that you need to walk onto, because you will have a car number. If you're not able to do that, once you're inside the train, you can look towards the top of either door of whatever car you walk onto, and it will tell you the number of the car that you're currently on. And then once you're in there, there's going to be rows identified on the seats, just like if you're on an airplane. So those are two things to remember when you're traveling, because on my way back from Girona to Barcelona, I did not realize that, and I was in the wrong car on the train, but luckily it was not packed, so I was able just to stay where I was. So I hope that's helpful, guys. Now that you know how to buy your ticket and you know how to get from Barcelona to Girona or wherever you are in Spain, let's get into the Cathedral of Girona.